Gloucester docks, historic Victorian warehouses, beautiful red brick imposing against a grey English sky. The water of the canal is still and picturesque. Gloucester Cathedral looms in the background, ancient and judgmental. High Street, moments later. The majesty of the docks cuts abruptly to the reality of the High Street. A blindingly neon vape shop, cloudy with a chance of vape, sits next to a boarded up charity shop. A seagull, the size of a small dog, tears open a bin bag with surgical precision. It pulls out a half-eaten kebab, throws its head back, and screams like a banshee. Attic flat. The space is historic, which implies drafty, crooked, and damp. The ceiling slopes aggressively. If you are over 5 feet 5 inches, you are in danger of a concussion. Piles of moving boxes are scattered everywhere, labelled things like aesthetic stuff and books I will read eventually. A massive ring light stands like a totem pole in the centre of the room, looking alien against the peeling floral wallpaper. Ria Khan, 23, sits on a deflated beanbag. She wears an oversized hoodie that says "emotionally unavailable" in Gothic font and holds an iced matcha latte. Despite the fact that she can see her own breath, she checks her hair in her phone camera. She looks tired, bags under her eyes, frizzy hair, but she swipes to a filter called Glow Goddess and suddenly looks airbrushed and awake. She clears her throat. Muttering,
"Energy up, shoulders back, manifest the audience."
She hits record. Into phone. Influencer voice.
"Hey girlies, welcome to the new HQ. It's giving dark academia, it's giving main character energy in a gothic novel. I've moved to the city of Gloucester to focus on my craft. No distractions, just vibes and spiders, but aesthetic spiders."
A deep, guttural rumble from a lorry outside shakes the window frames. A car alarm starts blaring in the distance. Ria twitches. She keeps the smile plastered on. Through gritted teeth,
So peaceful.
she tries to take a sip of her latte, but the straw misses her mouth and she nearly stabs herself in the chin. She recovers smoothly.
Also, the Wi-Fi is literally a hate crime, and I think I saw a rat wearing a waistcoat earlier, but we move, we adapt, we overcome.
She stops recording. She sighs, a long, deflating sound. Energy vanishes instantly. She looks small in the big, cold room. She opens her laptop. It sits on a crate because she hasn't built her desk yet. A blank Word document stares back. The cursor blinks, mocking her. Ria to herself.
Okay, chapter 1. The vibes were immaculate. No, too basic. The vibes were ominous.
She types. The vibes were ominous. She stares at it.
God, I'm a hack.
Suddenly, the ring light flickers. It dims, then surges brighter than before. Ria pauses. She taps the stand.
Don't you dare. I got you on Klarna. I have 3 payments left.
The temperature in the room plummets. It's not a gradual cool. It's a physical slam of cold. Ria gasps. Her breath becomes visible, puffing out like thick white smoke. She wraps her arms around herself, shivering violently. The green liquid stops swirling. Frost creeps up the side of the plastic cup. Crack! The plastic splits down the middle, unable to contain the ice. The straw stands straight up, frozen in place. From the dark corner of the room, where the shadows cling to the damp, peeling wallpaper like tar, a voice booms. Resonant, upper class, judgmental.
The vibes were ominous? Is that a sentence or a cry for help?
Ria freezes. She slowly picks up her neon pink vape pen, holding it out like a can of mace.
Who's there? I have a jagged crystal, and I'm not afraid to manifest pain.
The shadows detach from the wall. They knit together, swirling like ink in water, to form a man. SILAS THORNE, 40s, looking good for a corpse, steps out of the gloom. He is monochrome, grayscale, wearing a sharp 1920s tweed three-piece suit and a high collar. He looks at the vape pen with deep suspicion.
Put down the glowing stick, child. You look ridiculous. And delete that sentence. It is an affront to the English language.
Blinking.
Are you the landlord? Mrs. Pigeon said you lived in the basement.
I am Silas Thorne, Chief Critic of the Gloucester Gazette 1919 to 1925, and I am unfortunately bound to this architectural disaster until someone in this room writes something that doesn't make me want to weep blood.
Silas drifts closer. He walks through the beanbag. Rhea screams, scrambling backward until she hits the wall, gesturing to the laptop.
The vibes were ominous. Narcissism is not a personality trait, madam. It is a diagnosis.
Rhea is hyperventilating. She is hiding behind the kitchen island, which is just a stack of crates, filming Silas with her phone. Her hand is shaking uncontrollably.
Okay, so this is happening. I'm being haunted. This is actually great content. Hashtag ghost check, hashtag haunted house, hashtag spooky sin.
Silas leans in, peering at the phone screen with a mixture of confusion and disgust.
Who are you speaking to? There is no one there. Are you mad? Or just American?
Lowering phone.
You're a ghost, a literal ghost.
Do not use the word literally unless you are physically...
Rhea, interrupting.
Yeah, whatever. Look, Mr. Ghost, I signed a 12-month lease. The deposit was nearly $2,000, so unless you're paying half the council tax, you need to leave.
Silas laughs. It's a dry, dusty sound, like old book pages turning.
I can't leave? I died in this chair.
He points to a battered, ergonomic office chair Rhea brought with her.
Well, not that monstrosity. A mahogany wingback. I was composing a scathing dismantle of T.S. Eliot. The wasteland? More like the waste of ink. I was mid-sentence when my heart exploded.
You died writing a hate comment? That's actually kinda relatable.
It was criticism, high art, and I cannot pass over to the great library until a work of equal literary merit is completed in this room.
He floats over to her laptop. He scowls at the screen.
And judging by your opening sentence, I shall be here until the sun expands and swallows the earth.
Hey, I'm a professional writer. I summarize Reddit threads for YouTube. I eat her for eating my boyfriend's mom's ashes. Got 3 million views.
Silas looks at her. A long, painful silence stretches between them.
I have no idea what any of those words mean, but they make me wish for the sweet release of a second death.
Rhea runs down the narrow, creaky stairs, tripping over a loose carpet runner. She hammers on a door marked "Private" in peeling gold letters. The door swings open. Mrs. Pigeon, 60s tough, wearing a leopard print dressing gown and smoking a cigarette that is mostly ash, stands there. The thumping bass of the pub downstairs bleeds through the floorboards.
No refunds.
There is a man in my flat, a grey man, in tweed.
Mrs. Pigeon, unimpressed.
Oh, you met Silas? Yeah, he comes with the place, like the mould in the bathroom, but louder.
You rented me a haunted flat?
It's historic character, usually charge extra for it. He's harmless, just don't split an infinitive in front of him, he throws books.
I can't live with him. He hates my vibes.
Look, love, it's Gloucester. Everywhere's haunted. The cathedral's got monks. The Tesco Express got a Roman centurion in the frozen aisle. You get a posh critic. Could be worse. Could be the plague victim in flat 3B. He leaks.
Mrs. Pigeon shuts the door firmly. Rhea is left alone in the hallway, the bass thumping beneath her feet. Coffee shop, 15 minutes later. Rhea sits in a cafe. It is crowded and noisy. She is on the phone. She listens. She winces. She listens again. Her face falls. She hangs up. She looks at her bank balance on her phone. £14.50. She looks out the window. A grey drizzle has started. The seagull from earlier is now fighting a pigeon for a crust of bread. Attic flat. Later that evening. Ria returns, defeated. She is soaking wet. She enters the flat. Silas is floating, cross-legged in the air, hovering 3 feet above the floor. He is reading the back of a cereal box, Fruit Loops.
Natural fruit flavors. A lie. This tastes of chemical deception.
You can eat?
I can consume the essence of things, and the essence of this is despair.
He tosses the box away. It passes through his hand and lands on the floor with a thud. Ria throws her bag down. She slumps onto the beanbag, staring at the ceiling.
Look, Silas, I can't move out. I'm broke. I spent my savings on this writer's retreat because I need to write a script that matters.
Silas lowers himself until he is hovering at eye level.
Matters? You are writing about... what was it? Vibes?
I want to write the truth about how hard it is to be, alive now.
Silas scoffs.
What is hard about now? You have machines that wash your clothes. You have a device that summons food. You have antibiotics.
We have impending climate doom. We have the housing crisis. We have the crushing weight of perceiving everyone else's highlight reels while rotting in our own mediocrity.
Ria's voice cracks. Tears prick her eyes. She wipes them away angrily with her sleeve. Silas watches her. He tilts his head, his expression softening just a fraction.
Rotting in mediocrity.
Wiping her eyes.
Shut up.
No, that phrasing. It wasn't terrible, it was adequate.
Ria looks up, surprised.
You are hysterical, undisciplined, and you dress like a toddler who dressed themselves in the dark. But you possess self-loathing.
Thanks.
Self-loathing is the fuel of all great literature. Perhaps you're not entirely hopeless.
He floats over to the desk. He looks at the blank laptop screen.
Open the document. Delete the vibes.
You're going to help me?
I'm going to torment you until you produce art. Sit down.
Ria hesitates, then stands up and sits at the desk.
Now, we begin with structure, and for the love of God, turn off that circular sun lamp. It highlights your pores.
Ria reaches out and clicks off the ring light. The room plunges into shadow, lit only by the blue glow of the laptop screen and the faint spectral shimmer of Silas. Ria smiles, just a little. She types.